Dennis Ricic, CroatianSports.com, Staples Center, Los Angeles, California. I'm here with Phoenix Suns rookie Dragan Bender. Dragan, let's start here. Last year, you were involved in a shoe war between Nike and Adidas. You're represented by Adidas, and the Croatian Basketball Federation is represented by Nike. The two of them couldn't come to an agreement, and you had to sit out the Under-19 World Championships. Tell us your side of the story. What happened?
Uh, I mean, it was a crazy stuff. Once I came to the national team, it was obvious that it's gonna come to that point where, the two sides are gonna interfere. So the thing I did was, I talked to the guys in the national team about that, and I thought it was gonna be like that. They said they're gonna take care of that, and at that point I went to a Adidas camp in Treviso. I did like a couple of week or something like that over there. And at the point I came back, I told them again, and it was like 2 weeks before the championship. So I didn't really believe that they're gonna take care of that. So I took a couple of people with me, and we make agreement with Adidas that they're gonna send two letters from head of a European apartment, and head of American department of the Adidas, and they sent two letters 2 weeks before the championship to the national team. And like they say, everything was set up, but once I came to championship, they changed their decision. They want me to play in Jordan. They started talking some stuff about not playing for next 2 years and all this kind of stuff. So I just went home. I didn't want to get involved in anything else.
So what would happen if you would have played in Jordans, and what would they have done to you?
I mean, I have a contract with them. I have a contract with them, and I had a contract year before, and it was a year before. It was under 18 or whatever in a European in Konya in Turkey. So I played with the Jordans, and I had some problems with Adidas that year after the championship. But it was a stuff from Croatian national team where they said it's the first year of the contract with the Jordan. So I didn't want to make any problems, but once I get an under 19 for the championship, I knew it's gonna be the same problem like the last year with the under 18. But those guys just really didn't want to work it out, and like I said, I had the same problem in Maccabi when I came after the championship, because Maccabi is having a contract with the Nike, and I had a contract with Adidas. So they find a decision in 1 week or something like that. Both sides sit for the same table, and they find a solution.
I read a report that if you would have wore Nikes, that Adidas would have fined you 50,000 euros. Is that true?
Uh, I'm not sure where you read that, but that's not sure. That's not true for sure. I think that was just a dirty talks from our national team, but that wouldn't happen for sure. But once you have a contract, once you have agreement with Adidas for a couple of years, and you have a really good connection with those guys, it's not something you want to mess up with. And like I said, I wouldn't make any problems, but guys in the national team had to do all that drama and everything before the championship, and they knew what was going to happen from the first moment I came to the from a training camp for the for national team. And like I said, I went to Adidas camp in Treviso during the training camp. I came back and we sent two letters. They said everything is fine, but once I got to to the Greece, they changed the decision, and that was something that I wasn't prepared for dealing with. And all those talks with those guys, that I'm not gonna play for the next 2 years, and all those, whatever it was, I just didn't want to deal with that, and I just went home.
As far as I know, for the national team, there is no restrictions on wearing shoes. You can pretty much wear whatever you'd like. Is that correct? Or?
I mean, they signed a new agreement for sure with the Jordan, where every youth national team has to wear Jordan shoes. And
Yeah, not youth, but the national team, the actual
yeah, I
the
mean,
national.
the
Is
senior.
it the same? Yeah, the senior. Yeah.
No, you can wear whatever you want in the seniors. Yeah.
So did Coach Petrovic, did he give you a call? Did he invite you for the Olympic team? Did he talk to you as far as plans for the future?
As far as he talking to me, I didn't get a call from him or anybody from the national team for last summer. I had my decision to going to the, declaring for the draft and coming to the, States, working out for the teams, being able to come to the draft and everything. And I heard some stories and I read some newspapers in Croatia, talking about me and not going to the national team and this and that. But they never called, they never talked to me.
What do Eurobasket's around the corner? Do you see yourself playing for Croatia? Do you think they'll give you a call? What's going on?
I mean, summer is far away from now, but definitely, national team. So for me, it's something I want to do in the future, something I want to do right now. But it's everything up to those guys.
So if you get a call, you'll play.
Definitely, like I said, I mean, I'm coming from the place where all my family and myself included. That's just biggest honor in our country, and something like that. Call for to play for our national team. As a senior or something, definitely I would do.
What's different between basketball here in the States and playing in NBA versus basketball in Europe?
It's just the difference between players. You had so much, all-star players here, and players make difference. Players make difference in the speed level and defensive end. And offensive end. It's a completely different basketball just because of the players.
Would you rather have an NBA championship or a gold with Croatia?
I'll take a gold with Croatia. Definitely for the Olympic medal or something like that. To have that honor to play, for a national team. Win the gold medal. It's something beautiful.
Who's your top NBA player out of Europe of all time?
Toni Kukoc for sure. I was growing up, watching him, and I was growing up in the same club in the Split, that he was playing at. So, I just love him. I love the way he plays and everything about him.
It's interesting that you mentioned Toni Kukoc. I feel like you can play 3 or 4 different positions here in the NBA as well, just like Toni can. Actually, Toni can play probably 5. What position suits you the best?
I'm definitely, open to play whatever position I need to play on the court. But, as a big man, I'm trying to, play as much as I can on the floor, where I can stretch the floor, in offense, trying to shoot from outside, being able to attack the bigs on a perimeter, and then, it's easier for me on defense, definitely.
What are you working on with the Suns for your vertical explosiveness? Is there any type of drills or stuff that you're doing about that?
I'm definitely working on everything, trying to improve everything on my game, trying to, add some new stuff. But, it's a long season. It's something, where we travel every, 2 days. And, really the summer is the time where we're going to, put the work in and trying to, fix some stuff.
Damian Rudic had to wear a Hello Kitty backpack as part of his rookie duties. Did the Phoenix Suns play any jokes with you as far as, something like that, like things you have to do as a rookie?
I mean, we definitely had, in the beginning of the season in training camp, we had some things, where we had a dance or whatever it was, and then at some point we get rookie bags, but then, we just just throw them away and everything. So we just doing like a normal like rookie duties, wearing the taking care of the bags, helping the veterans and everything like that.
Who do you hang out with here on your team, like, on your off times? Like, who are you close with?
Well, pretty much everybody. We have a couple of guys living in the same building as me, so we're trying to hang out, trying to be like a part of a big family, and definitely everybody.
Besides friends and family, who do you miss the most what do you miss the most in Croatia?
I mean, just being able to speak your own language, being comfortable with the people around you. Culture is definitely different, so some kind of things.
Are you used to the culture here in the States? Like, are you eating, hamburgers and hot dogs and things like that, or did you find a cevape spot somewhere?
There's actually some Serbian, Croatian, Bosnian, I'm not sure even, place in Phoenix, so it's a pretty good food for me. But just trying to eat healthy, not trying to eat fast food and all this stuff. Just trying to be able to follow all this crazy schedule with the travels and everything.
Before I let you go, one important question: Hajduk Split or Dinamo Zagreb?
Hajduk definitely. I mean, I spent a couple of years in Split, and that's my city so far, and I love it over there. And crowd for Hajduk is definitely better.
I knew it. Actually, there's a friend of ours. He says, "When are you gonna go?" He's asking, "When are you gonna go back to Jakarta City?"
That's a special place for me. It's my hometown. I love it so much, and whenever I come back, I definitely spend some time over there with family for sure.
And we have another friend that says he claims that he beat you in basketball a couple years back. He's from Blatine Split area. I don't know if that rings a bell.
Definitely. I mean, I was a couple of times there for sure, playing ball on the street, but I'm not sure who is it. But whatever he says, I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah, we're gonna keep that hidden. So, is this your first time in LA?
No. I've been a couple of times in LA for sure for the games, and I've been over the summer over here for sure.
Dragan, thanks for the interview, and we'll see you next week. We'll catch up again.
Thank you. Appreciate it.